throughout the play, I was wondering how long you all had practiced, because there was so much dialogue going on, and everybody seemed to remember their lines pretty well. So I was wondering how much time you had to practice this before you go on your first performance.
It took us about, what, 4 months?
8 months.
8 months.
You just attended 4 of them. You just came to 4 of them.
4 months.
What he isn't saying is we only practice 1 day a week. So all of the rehearsals were done on Saturdays. However, a lot of us would get together on Tuesday afternoon to go over the lines.
Any other questions?
I just wanted to say thank you all very much. I had a wonderful time. I appreciate you guys doing this.
Yeah, appreciate it.
I would also like to thank everyone for the effort that went in there. It's a great performance. I wanted to ask, are there future performances that you guys are working on for the future? If so, what are they?
Well, 2 weeks from today, we are doing a play called Master Harold and the Boys. There'll be sign-up sheets going up next week. It's a 3-character play set in South Africa about apartheid, and it's going to be performed by some of the advanced men from the Shakespeare group. I encourage you all to come. It's going to be really, really good. So that's just 2 weeks from today. Sign up. Get it done. Get done to Master Harold and the Boys. Come on. And then next year we'll do some more Shakespeare. Yeah. I want to ask the new guys in this group, because about half of the men in this group, this is their first year. What about this experience surprised you?
Everybody laughed. It was our first time. Thank you for coming. Hope to see you guys again in the future.
So this was my first time, and I think that the ability to get over the anxiety, and like we said last week, to be able to go in a group with a group of men right here who normally outside on the yard, our relationship is kind of strained because of the environment that we live in, and we can come inside of the group and we can be ourselves. We can learn to be our true selves inside of the group and not be a picture for somebody else outside.
For me, I was one of the latecomers, and I didn't know what to expect, actually. I came in, I participated, I listened, I tried to do teamwork, so it was a collective effort that I didn't expect, but when I got here, that's exactly what it was, a collective effort. Thank you.
New experiences. What surprised me? Well, definitely the camaraderie. The camaraderie here is superb. Everyone here gets along. We all work for one another and with one another. We support each other. We go over lines. It's incredible. What surprised me was how much fun I would have. Just being a part of Shakespeare and hanging out with everyone and getting coached by so many great people is incredible. It's something I wouldn't trade for anything else.
Kelton, question? You have a question for Kelton? Okay, we're coming up to a question for Kelton, so be ready to answer. You have a question, sir?
I have a question for everybody. What decision to pick the different roles? Did you pick them yourself?
Oh, how do we cast the play? We spent some time reading through the play, getting to know the characters, and then we asked the men to tell us 3 characters they'd like to play, 3 they don't want to play, and then we cast it based on our best judgment.
Which
we
was
want to tell a great
excellent.
story, and we want to give people a chance to grow as actors. I did make you being a goat. It's true.
So my question, right? I participated in 2 plays of Shakespeare here at Solano.
and nobody has been as silly as Bounty Lau in the play. So listen, so this year we have Joe and we have Kelton, and these guys acted a donkey. So I want to know, Kelton, how was it for you matching wits with Joe in this performance?
No, it was fun. It was real natural. It came around. We're both clowns, so it worked out perfectly. It was good.
Ebony and Ivory.
I actually think these guys could have done this. I don't think nobody. Saturday Night Live couldn't have sent two better guys. Yeah.
It took a lot of work for them to have that back and forth and have it really work. They worked really hard on that. And Bontalo, you know, he's just sort of Bontalo just happens to be a natural entertainer. That's all there is to say about him.
So I have a question. Are there what are the rehabilitative factors of being in the Shakespeare program that is associated and run by Marin Shakespeare? For any of you people who want to answer that.
Well, Luke, to me, acting has always been about accepting challenges and nailing them. I guess it helps me express a lot about all the emotions that I suppressed in the past. And so, like, to me, theater, it's more than just conveying to the audience and hearing Shakespeare's words. To us, it's about complimenting each other, how important it is to connect with one another so that we can all achieve something big, whether it's community, family, friends, diversity. And I wrote something down that for the women of Shakespeare, who are strong women with an appreciation, sensitivity, and an understanding of life that fills them with compassion, gentleness, and a deep loving concern. With that being said, the most beautiful thing cannot be seen nor touched, but felt in the heart.
One of the other things is, like Shakespeare says in his play, that the world is but a stage. And as long as you play your part as a team, then we put together something that society, we'll be on the team of society that does things for the best, instead of doing things for the worst. So, the difference between us in here and those out there is that we didn't play our parts right. And like they say, sometimes the cast isn't the part that you want. Sometimes you might be an understudy, but if you be patient, your time to shine will come. You just got to be ready. You got to know your lines and do your part. And that's what we got to do when we get back out there in society. Do our part.
This is my first time on stage. I'd like to thank the audience. You guys just made it great. I'm glad I was able to ad-lib. And I just had a couple of lines, so it was great. Thank you.
Does anyone else want to speak to the rehabilitative value?
The one thing that I saw in the rehabilitative aspect is I see these guys on the yards every day almost. And to see him play the role that he played and open up, I really saw what kind of person he is, much less what kind of man. And that's what you see in all these guys. I see these guys are doing this, they open themselves up to be silly, they open themselves to be vulnerable, they open themselves to be fathers, brothers, neighbors, friends, you name it. They open themselves up and they show that they can be naturally who they are.
And
I just want to say, piggyback on what Willie just said, that make no mistake about it. This is Leslie, Lynn, Jane, and Alejandro, who've come here and shared their love of theater. And in doing so, they modeled the things that Willie just talked about. They showed that connectiveness. to give people a chance to really change by seeing that love. So a lot of us have some very unfortunate stories, some very hard times, and it is so hopeful to see people like Marin Shakespeare come in with courage and dignity,
sacrifice,
and have the courage of empathy and working with us. Please, please put your hands together and really show
Briefing question to the ladies who brought the play. I'm curious, as far as character development with the gentleman here, what were some of the challenges that you saw creating and maintaining these characters?
Well, one of the things I love about Shakespeare is that it really calls for big emotions, big expressions, and I think this environment requires for your safety for you to tamp down your emotions, you know, and kind of put on a mask, not be bothered by anything. On stage, we want to be bothered by everything. You know, we want everything to make us, our characters, feel and respond. So I think, you know, it wasn't that much of a challenge to get the guys to do it, but what we're doing on the stage, if you acted like that out on the yard, people would think you were crazy, right?
They already do.
We do some exercises that involve looking into somebody's eyes. You know, we do exercises that involve partner work with people who you might not normally sit down and have a long conversation with. We do guided imagery. We do trust exercises. We do a lot of things that are out of the comfort zone, and a few that we only talk about in the room. And I think, I think for some people, that's both a joy and a challenge.
I just want to say that it was a leap of faith for me. I started off with young boys. For somebody to tell me that I would make it to a dorm, let alone being a player, and it evens out the stuff that I have to go through from day to day. I'm not used to this type of environment. When I see somebody like Joey come in halfway through the play, he was already working on another play. He had to come in and fill in for somebody. He know all his lines, hit all his cues up right on time. Man, it's impressive to me, and it drives me to keep on going.
I'd like to say it's all about these ladies coming here and spending their time, their effort, and everything. And we put this play on, and I think we pulled it off pretty nice, man. Which made her and the other ladies proud of us. And we're like a
All right. Thank you.
I just want to say thank you, man. I'll make everybody.